Ну это не как у Fallout, ебать, да?
Да.
Стыд.
Ебать, не помню 76-й. Ну типа, все ждали Fallout, да, там какой-то стрим.
Нихуя не слышу.
Welcome, my name is Holly and I'm the UK Head of Communication here at CD Projekt Red, and I will be your host for today as we take a deep dive into Cyberpunk 2077. We're going to be showing you a video with new gameplay and new gameplay mechanics, and afterwards I'll be joined by three of our developers, Miles, Philip and Pavel, as we take a closer look at some of the things you're going to see and hopefully answer some of your questions. On behalf of everybody at CD Projekt Red, we're incredibly excited to share this new look at Cyberpunk 2077 with you.
Ну, короче, все поняли, да? Она сейчас будет рассказывать приколямбы, потом там 3 разработчика будет.
Да как хорошо, что у нас переводчик.
Что-то графон хуёвый стал, не? Или мне кажется? Да ладно. Мне кажется, даунгрейд какой-то, не?
Просто консольная версия, по-моему.
Ну, не знаю, мне вот лично кажется, что как-то графон похуже выглядит, чем на прошлых трейлерах.
Where are we? Our BBS, Data Fortress. Bridge to the deep net.
Да, никогда не любил такие миссии, особенно в Fallout там всякие. Типа во сне или еще какая-то хуйня.
Да не, ну в третьем же охуенная была миссия.
Там где типа...
Ну, в сонную камеру дитя посадили, и тебе выбраться надо.
О, ебать, музяк. Не, мне не очень, ну, такое.
Хуяк пизда какой-то.
Я надеюсь, этот урон можно будет переключить, типа, показать? А, это скилл будет. Это скилл будет, по-моему, нет?
In last year's gameplay reveal, we showed you our vision for the world of Cyberpunk 2077, its quests, and visual design. This year, we'd like to give you a peek at some of the playstyles you'll be able to adopt.
Опа, это я с арфоном тупо.
Here goes nothing. You're about to see sequences embodying two distinct approaches to playing Cyberpunk. We'll show you a strong solo build, that is, a character who focuses on employing blunt force and taking instant action, and a netrunner build, a playstyle taking frequent advantage of stealth tactics, hacking, and battlefield control achieved using malicious
Fallout
software.
4 вроде получился говном, а стрельба в нем классная.
Эту игру, мне кажется, блять, можно будет, ну, точнее, не просто кажется, а ее можно будет пройти, сука, столько раз на разных персонажах. Опа.
A word of caution. Given that the video covers a section of the game deep into the main storyline, we have edited the footage to contain as few spoilers as possible. Be aware that the gameplay as presented does reveal characters and locations you'll see while playing the game's main story arc. So watch at your own discretion.
Really спойлеры.
Where are we headed?
This way.
This way. Гуа-гуа-гуа-гуа-гуа-гуа.
You'll experience a segment of a quest from the middle of the game. We're currently in Pacifica, one of Night City's 6 unique districts.
No Pacifica, well. Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city. As you can see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most establishments unfinished. It's one of those places where expectations and reality collided, resulting in a heap of disappointment. Ongoing gang wars plague this part of the
Это
city.
охуенно.
Outsiders don't come here.
А это не
Интересно, как
охуенно.
неписи будут реагировать на
It's
транспорт.
dangerous to those unfamiliar with it. Taking a casual stroll here would not be a good idea. A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would be the safer option. But places like this have their advantages. If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place to start your search. The Grand Imperial Mall is a whole other story. It was one of the last developments in Pacifica to lose its funding. Until recently it stood vacant, but now a gang called the Animals has moved in for reasons unknown.
Something's not going right for the big guy up top.
And that's what we need to learn in order to earn the trust of the Voodoo Boys, the Animals' rivals.
What the hell?
Fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you jack in now.
Of the many gangs in Cyberpunk 2077, the Voodoo Boys are the most skilled at using the net.
You have now seen the Rizzo Agwe, our subnet.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. Through Agwe, I see what you see, hear what you hear.
This mysterious gang of highly skilled netrunners has close ties to the local Haitian community.
You are V. We have been waiting.
Haitians settled in Pacifica in the 2060s after natural disasters struck their island and forced them to emigrate en masse. The Voodoo Boys gang formed around this same time, though at a smaller scale. Now the gang effectively rules Pacifica. The Voodoo Boys don't usually work with outsiders. Lucky for us, it seems they're prepared to make an exception this time.
Mr. Hand sent me. He said you got merc work needs doing.
Still, to earn their trust, we need to prove our worth. Placide, one of the Voodoo Boys' higher-ups, has offered us a mission. We need to infiltrate the Grand Imperial Mall, currently occupied by the Voodoo Boys' deadly enemy, a gang called the Animals.
2035 07. 3 seconds before, poof, the camionette. We try to learn where the camionette come from.
The Animals are not your normal gang. Their presence in Pacifica is suspicious. They value might above all else and wear melee combat implants to raise their prowess in combat. Their beverage of choice is juice, a potent strength and speed-enhancing concoction. As sought-after bouncers, they're usually dispersed throughout town. As skilled street-level business types, they
Имплант
the
вот
market
именно,
in
блядь, у него,
illegal
по-моему, они как раз
substances
таки
and
и были,
underground live-or-die prize fights. When they converge in one spot, it's for something big. It's then they appoint the fastest and strongest among them as their ad hoc leader. In this case, it's a woman named Sasquatch.
Said you wanted my vet. No. As far as I remember, you said no bone brain buffaloes on steroids. Afraid that's the cost of doing biz.
This is the tech Placide was talking about. It seems non-standard for the Animals. And this is where we come in. Getting to the van won't be easy, but we're more than qualified for the job, which we can complete in one of many ways. The character creation in Cyberpunk 2077 is the kind you'd expect from a full-fledged RPG. You start by choosing your past, important because this unlocks special options at important story junctures. You also fully customize your character using a deep customization system that spans not only your look and style, but also your abilities. Cyberpunk 2077 does not feature fixed classes. Instead, it has a fluid class system that allows players to mix and match a wide range of abilities to suit their playstyles. You can create a strong solo character, a skilled netrunner, or any other hybrid class you can imagine.
Чисто боксера делать. Ебать, и планты взорвались.
Let's see how a solo playstyle in Cyberpunk 2077 might work. Solos prefer a direct approach. They use guns and might to get things done. So let's wreak some havoc. With our enhanced strength, we can strip this turret of its weapons and give the Animals a taste of their own medicine. This is how a player investing in solo abilities might live out their Terminator power fantasy. Enhanced strength lets us force open doors.
Да нет, в плане вообще типа, регистрации попаданий, реакции на попадания и так далее.
Самый, блядь, хуёвый класс, короче.
Да, вот боксер, ебать.
А вот мид, ебать.
Someone as fast and strong as Sasquatch, the leader of this group of animals. is not impossible to beat for a solo.
70 крит, нихуя.
But Sasquatch has a different game plan. She's out to jack in and hack us. Let's see how this plays out.
Нормальная мадам.
Proceed. What's going on?
Я вот бесит эти черепки, типа, что ты не можешь бомбу убить. Ну, типа, это пиздец.
Ну да, да. Не,
Это
это типа босс, да.
Типа просто знаете, что он сильный, знаешь, ты не можешь его убить.
It's our choice if we want to finish her off or spare her. You're Cyberpunk,
Взял
your
пистолет,
rules.
стреляй.
If you'd rather sneak around, hide, and strike from the shadows, no problem. Just develop your net running skills to get around obstacles or hack into enemy tech to have it do the dirty work for you.
Мне единственное, вот, надеюсь, можно...
Ты с иронией ты бахеришь, что?
Это Хитман, блядь.
Net running abilities mean hacking skills that let us use our cyber deck to breach access points. For this, we fill the buffer of our cyber deck with a string of instructions represented by these letters and numbers. Matching the instructions for basic access grants us control of devices connected to this network.
Как это
Or
работает, я
instructions we
не
Да, я
match,
что-то тоже не
the more
догоняю
control we
пока.
gain over elements in the network. We can hack our way through in numerous ways.
Вы мне.
Quick hack will grant us control of the security camera. Another one should let us tweak the difficulty of the training bot
Крин,
to
пожалуйста,
create
потом
a
только.
distraction.
Сейчас он разъебет его. Телефон справа, ебать, если что.
Да он же там тоже
With our
сломался. блядь.
nanowire, we can even hack this guy's implants from a distance. In this world, almost everything is connected to a local network. And that means it can be hacked.
Загрузить джекпот.
Ours is a wolf.
На. Либо баночки, конечно, да.
Да, бичевские.
Полигонов немножко.
Which
не
brings us
хватает.
back to cyberspace.
Ну, надо же на площадь таскать, поэтому полигоны нужно урезать.
You don't get to do anything
А
in
с
the net
RTX-то играть
unnoticed.
будет
There's always
вообще
someone watching.
удовольствие.
It could be corpos, or even worse, it could be Netwatch. And that is exactly the case here.
Who is they?
Тупо Deus Ex, только пишешь.
Netwatch and the Voodoo Boys are like fire and ice. The first of these wants to maintain the old order and protect people from AI anarchy originating from beyond the Black Wall. The Voodoo Boys want to establish contact with the free AIs. They believe this will enable their boundless expansion on the net and grant them the upper hand over Netwatch. Netwatch sees this as the end of the world. Both are right.
Whoa, hey.
Почему
How you
Netwatch
deal
все
with the
белые?
Netwatch agent is entirely up to you. Do we side with the gang? Choosing to be on Netwatch's
Что-то
bad
напоминает.
side is never wise. But can we really trust the Voodoo Boys?
You set me up.
As you can see, we have many possible options. But in each case, we take a risk.
Think I'll just stick to my plan.
That didn't work out well. In the world of Cyberpunk, few things go as planned.
О, Киану Ривз был.
And that was just a
Да-да-да.
glimpse of how complex the branching storyline in Cyberpunk 2077 can get. Every decision you make will have consequences. Your choices will shape how the world reacts to you and affect your relationships with those around you. One of those relationships is special. Ever heard of Johnny Silverhand? A rebel rocker
Johnny
boy who will be your
Silverhand.
companion throughout your adventure in Night City?
Come on, really think they give a rat's dick how you look?
Like everyone in Cyberpunk
Ебать.
2077, he has his own agenda. You'll decide if he'll be your ally or your enemy. And that chip in your head, the one thanks to which Johnny lives inside your mind. Well,
То есть он не, ну,
That's a
типа не
story for
непись,
another
он
time.
внутри головы твоей как проект. Ну, я там не играл, но я понял суть.